Let's get started. And remember, this is all just satire.
Hello and welcome to 2022, where nothing is your problem if you are, I don't know, some sort of minority. Well, long as you're the good kind of minority. You can't be black or Republican. That's a no-no. In fact, it's an oxymoron to some people.
And so if you look at your network that you're standing behind, yes, and when you look at your network that you're standing behind, you're saying that you look at Chris Cuomo.
I feel like that's an oxymoron, a black Republican.
I don't, like, we're having a personal conversation about CNN
I don't
and how
black
things can get leaked.
and I don't understand Latino Republicans.
Hateful.
But if you're overweight, have more pronouns than days in the week, if you have a very ambiguous sexuality that you yourself are not sure of, depending on the situation, guess what? You get to terrorize everyone else with your machinations. And no other group of people are bigger terrorists to the everyday life of the average American than the overweight.
While my comments and accusations may be wrong, off base, and harmful.
Baseless.
Do you remember last time where we had our lovely friend here tell us that if you weren't attracted to overweight women, you were a bigot?
Hey, bestie! You're wrong.
Or he isn't attracted to bigger girls, like how some people aren't attracted to smaller girls. Everyone is entitled to their own preferences.
You're wrong, bestie. You see, your preferences don't matter if you're, and I quote, cisgendered and heterosexual.
I get asked all the time, Gracie, is it okay to be cis? And honestly, no. Cis people are a disease. Get well soon.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Now the trans movement and obese people can tell you that you're a bigot for not wanting to have sex with them. Welcome to the nightmarish future we now live in.
I've had this discussion before, and I've yet to see somebody give a reason that wasn't based in transphobia.
If you're cis and you won't date trans folks, you're a transphobe.
Let's have a chat about transphobia, shall we?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
You know, how come I can't have these privileges? Why can't I go around and say that I identify as 6'2" and incredibly handsome? For that alone, women should not be allowed to tell me no on dates. Like, would you like to go on a date? No. Would you like a drink? No. Would you like me to drive you home? No. Those should be illegal. I'm tall and handsome. In fact, I should be playing Thor in the next movie because that's how I identify, as an Adonis. But apparently it doesn't work for me or you. Oddly enough, if you go to a woman and she just says something, because I've been rejected for really weird things. I had one chick tell me she was done with me because she didn't like how I wash dishes. You have no idea how stupid my life is. One girl's like, I'm sorry your eyes are too dark. I like men with lighter colored eyes. Well, excuse me. I didn't know you're a retinophobe. Oh, God. How come privilege doesn't work for heterosexual men? That's my question. Every time I turn around, I got a privilege. I'm privileged to work, suffer, slave, and expire. Those are the only things I am guaranteed in this world. Do you remember the other girl with realistic recovery that told you if you decided to work out?
I think what's most scary is comments like these because people don't realize that fatphobia is rooted in racism and more specifically anti-blackness.
Right.
Why is it called realistic recovery? This doesn't seem realistic. Well, anyway, if you're working out, you're fatphobic. You phobe. Well, she's back again. Thank God, to help me with my bigotry.
Literally no research to support that losing weight increases your health. The reduction of adipose tissue specifically increases your risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and things like osteoporosis.
I'm no doctor, nor am I going to look this up, but I'm going to say I think you're wrong, bestie. My aunt I have a lot of fat, morbidly obese women in my family, and guess what? Most of them are dead. Go figure, huh? Whoa! You mean my obese family members are dead? How did it happen? Hell, my one aunt got so fat, she got diabetes. I forgot which version. Dude, the diabetes ate the fat away like she had cancer. Last time I saw her, she looked like a skeleton. It was wild. This woman used to put cups of sugar in a soup, even though I was a little kid, dude. I was sitting there like, Rose, why are you having sugar in your soup? It made no sense. She dead now, still eating sugar. Not taking medicine. Oh, I know when I've had enough. No, you had enough. You long had enough. Look at you. A strong wind throw you down the block.
People that care about their health don't put their health at risk by engaging in dieting activities.
Oh my God. Dieting activities put your health at risk. I need to arrest my doctor. He's a death merchant.
So unless you have a diagnosed medical condition where losing weight is literally the only way that you will get better, losing weight is not healthy. It doesn't benefit your physical health in any way, shape, or form. And when most
like, that's as far as it goes.
Let me see.
Mom, that is as far as it goes. Look.
Let me pull.
Look, that's it. It doesn't, Mommy, it doesn't go any further. Ow. It doesn't go any further.
Guess what? My mother's obese. And then she told the doctor that he was wrong. And I sat there and I thought to myself, you're telling the doctor that went to school for years to be a medical professional. They don't know anything. But you, the person who sits and watches K-dramas, you know medical stuff. The most medical crap you ever knew was that old show way back in the day called Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman.
people say that they're losing weight for health, what they really are talking about is their overall general well-being. And research doesn't support that. Research supports that no matter the body size, if that body is engaging in regular exercise and eating balanced, nutritious meals, they will live longer, happier, healthier lives.
This already, like, what is she talking about? If they engage in healthy exercise, you telling me Lizzo is doing healthy exercise? She's healthily exercising everybody's last good goddamn nerve. But for real, if a person's obese, I highly doubt there's any exercise in the equation. Going to the store to pick up your snacks doesn't count. That's all I'm saying. And you better believe I'm fatphobic. You go on the dating apps, women are like, you need to be 6 foot, 6 figures, and a 6-pack abs. You now need to be looking like you're ready to be in the starting lineup of the New York Nets just to get an average woman, or as the kids say, a mid.
Has absolutely nothing to do with the amount of fat on your body. And people that actually care about their health would stay up to date on that kind of research.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend is a health nut. I'm not even gonna bother contacting her to go, listen, could you explain why this is wrong? Because I won't give her the clout. This person on TikTok is upset with Rebel Wilson. What has Rebel done to you, my dear sweet friend?
Rebel Wilson poses in a windsuit. I'm sorry. Rebel Wilson poses in a swimsuit and tells fans it's never too late to improve yourself.
Good for you, Rebel Wilson. Losing weight takes a lot of hard work and dedication. The level of dieting you need to do to kill the battle of the bulge is nothing short of Herculean in this day and age. Let me tell you, there's nothing like a Whopper, but it does a Whopper to your body.
And you wonder why we don't trust these people. It happens every single time.
The Pitch Perfect star has lost more than 60 pounds after revamping her diet and exercise habit. But what's the problem? How come this woman losing weight, that's unacceptable, but everybody like take 50 bajillion shots and wear a mask? You're like, trust the science.
Every single time. This is from today. This is from today.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. Wasn't.
No to diet and exercise. No.
Fat rep. Was not ever fat rep. Unapologetic fat actors forever and only. Till the end of time. This is boring.
Yes. Please placate to me specifically. Be unapologetic about being overweight, and then when you die, we'll pretend it all happened under mysterious causes. But somehow this is bad. I'm lost. You ever notice that there's no fat lions? I'm serious. You ever seen a fat cheetah? I'm just saying. I've never seen a fat monkey. I've seen a gay monkey, but I've never seen a fat monkey. It's just like, we're not supposed to be this size. Our food is full of so many cholesterols and additives and sugars. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we literally have people sitting there going, oh my God, they look so good. They can barely get in the car. I'm so inspired. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about what a fat monkey would look like. But for real, God, human beings suck. I'm going to Google fat monkeys later.
Hey, the word obese is garbage, and here's why.
First, the word obese literally means something that's eaten itself fat, which is not only deeply stigmatizing, but it's also inaccurate for many fat people who are not fat because of eating. There are many reasons why people are fat. Some include food, but many do not. Next, the word obese didn't enter common usage until...
Listen, you're born with a certain number of fat cells. And if you feed crazy, they will grow. That's what they do. But here's the thing. Getting them to come back down is not easy. You need to be in a caloric deficit, or whatever the hell it's called. And I highly doubt you've ever been in a caloric deficit, honey. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I know I'm not in a caloric deficit. I should be. But I felt like drinking a soda to wake me up to do this, and I vastly regret it. I'm counting those calories. I stay under 1,600 every day, and I'm still not where I want to be. Because it takes work and effort, and I'm lazy.
Enter common usage until the 1830s when Adolf Quetelet invented the BMI.
I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't start getting obese people till the 1830s. I mean, let's be real. Wasn't that around the time Industrial Revolution happened? Yep, the Industrial Revolution started around 1760 and 1820. And then notice how we began to have the word obesity in 1830. The only people that were fat back in ancient Rome, aristocrats, like people that could afford to gorge themselves.
Much like Robin Hood, gout was thought to specifically attack the rich. From the earliest description from Hippocrates himself, gout was linked with indulgent foods and heavy alcohol consumption, a diet only the wealthy could afford. Due to this fact, gout started getting a reputation as the disease of kings, and even became a bit of a humble brag, depicted as desirable since it was a clear, if not painful and gross, proof of wealth. Poor people were priced out of the fun time gout provided. In a 1900 comment from the London Times, a writer claimed, "The common cold is well named, but the gout seems instantly to raise the patient's social status."
Getting fat was a luxury. Getting gout was the king's disease. Everybody else couldn't afford to get gout. It was a status symbol for a long time. It's like, my God, look how rich he is. He's got gout and can't walk. That's right, you broke piece of shit. I've been eating the best foods ever and not moving a single inch. I'm so rich. Now, gout is readily available to the average citizen.
Today, the word obese only has significance within the context of the BMI, and it has no value outside of that structure. If you haven't watched my video about how terrible the BMI is, pause this and go do that.
So I figured that this question would probably come up sometime soon, just because of the video and the topics that I cover, but let's break this one down. So, intentional weight loss, so you purposely saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, is fatphobic.
What?
Okay, I purposely want to lose 10 to 15 pounds. I want my BMI to be like 10%, so you could check out my body and be like, oh my God, he's so hot, he's sizzling.
Like, what? Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to be fatphobic, but you are. You're being fatphobic to yourself.
Oh, who cares? My God, are we now living in a world where literally you can't set a goal to lose weight for yourself without being some sort of bigot? Does that mean you're bigoted to yourself? Do you have to report yourself to Twitter or something? Mother of God. These mental gymnastics. It's okay for someone's pronouns to change on the day. But if you sit there and go, you know what? I don't like the way I look. I want to be healthier and leaner and more svelte. I want women to describe my body as lean and sinewy. And this chick's like, no, if you thought all these things, you're an absolute monster.
Why do you want to lose 20 pounds?
Why do you think? To look better. That's why anybody loses 20 pounds. Mother of God. And your clothes fit better. The best clothes are always skinny.
It's probably to fit into something smaller. It's probably so people treat you better. It's probably for all the reasons that fat folks are shamed simply for...
Oh my God. You ever notice that not a single member of BTS is fat and white girls are literally ready to kill for these men? I want to be jamming.
For being fat. So by continuing to perpetuate that, right, seeking intentional weight loss, we are contributing to our fatphobic society. So that's why intentional weight loss is fatphobic.
See how Twitter is just giving a microphone to everybody that's criminally insane? They will shame you into everything. This is what progress is. It's literally everything is bad. It's like a religion that has no redemption. None. It's all bad. It's all terrible. Imagine if God just hated everything. Like the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not be fatphobic. Thou shalt not seek weight loss. Thou shalt be attracted to the trans community. Thou shalt not make jokes that others might find thine offensive. Good Lord, I can't do that one. I'm done with. I'm done. I know there's like other ones, but I'm not watching them, Stu. I'm not. This is intentional weight loss is now demonic. What happened to my body, my choice? Out the window. Out the window. My body, my choice only matters when it comes to Roe v. Wade. If you want to lose weight, you're bad. If you don't want to get a vaccine, you're bad. Don't want to wear a mask, you're a monster. You have no rights. Think about other people. Your intentional weight loss and looking good on Instagram makes me feel bad. Thus, you're fatphobic and a bigot.